All right, we're in the kitchen with Chef Mel Clyburn from Rockefeller's Restaurant in Virginia Beach. Mel, welcome to the Hampton Road Show.
I'm glad to be here.
How's your winter going? You survived the big polar storm?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you survived it. What are you cooking for us this morning, Mel?
Today we're going to do a garden salad with a citrus tomato salmon.
It sounds like a colorful dish.
It is.
Featured on a special menu this week for Coastal Wine Fest. We're going to talk all about that in just a few minutes. And we're going to be cooking with Mel, so stick around, everybody. All righty, we're in the kitchen with Chef Mel Clyburn from Rockefeller's Restaurant in Virginia Beach. He's making a fresh and delicious garden salad with tomato citrus salmon for us today. Mel, like I said, welcome to the Hampton Road Show.
Thank you.
How you been doing, my man?
Been good.
Let me just say this. Rockefeller's Restaurant is one of the top seafood restaurants down in Virginia Beach. Everybody who loves that place, you guys do a great job with your food.
We try hard.
When you say you try hard, what is the key to making that good dish for you guys? I mean, I know you give every dish some special attention, special love.
I think it's the consistent, well, our philosophy is you start out with the best possible product you can get and then go from there.
And go from there and
Yep.
make sure that it's fresh every single time. Let's see, so what is the key to this citrus salad you're making for us today? And tell me all about it.
The key is the fresh ingredients. These are red onions that you're going to cook, or in French, saute.
Saute.
And the salmon is lightly brushed with olive oil and seasoned with lemon pepper. We're going to sear this first in a pan. Hear the sizzle, right?
I hear it.
Okay.
Sizzling away.
Now, we cook these onions until they get slightly translucent. What that does, that releases the sugar, and it makes it a sweet onion instead of a hot onion.
Nice.
So, this will take a couple of minutes. The salmon, all we want to do really is just kind of get it started.
Well, that seems like a good start there. That didn't take long.
No. And the onions, we're going to rush this for TV purposes.
That's fine.
Okay. So I'm going to add, they're called grape tomatoes, and I find they're a lot more consistent in quality this time of year.
Right.
You know, it's hard to get a good tomato. Okay.
That's a healthy dose of tomatoes right there, Mel.
I don't believe in skimping on things.
There you go.
Some's good, more's better.
That's
okay?
right. Absolutely.
Okay. Now, the salmon. Now, that's gorgeous.
Is that perfect?
That's perfect.
Okay, so from the frying pan to the plate.
To the plate. Now, we're going to put this in a 450-degree oven for about 5 minutes.
Okay. And then you're going to work on the rest of your sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We're going to lightly season it with some salt, pepper. These are chopped green pimento stuffed olives.
Nice.
Now, this is what I call a classic combination of sweet and salty, because I'm going to add some orange and orange juice, and then you got that combination.
Right.
You see this all through cooking, the sweet and salty bar, everything
Right.
you see.
Seems to go well with a fish like salmon as well.
Yes. Now, this is the juice from one orange plus about 2 ounces of water, because
Okay.
it's going to cook down.
Right.
You don't want it thick. You just want to reduce that water down to where it's a good consistent sauce.
So let me ask you this, Mel. How long have you been at Rockefeller's, and where did you get your start in culinary arts?
I was at Rockefeller's when it was a concrete slab. I designed the kitchen.
Before 1989.
Yes, before when Frank had me drawing out the kitchen on a concrete slab. Here's my stove.
Nice.
Here's my grill. And I was cooking imaginary dishes for about 3 months before we opened.
Wow.
That's why it was so good to begin with.
How'd you get your start?
Basically from waiting tables at different places all across the country.
Nice.
The place I learned more than anything else was the Golden Pheasant in Pennsylvania.
Very nice.
We lived there, we had to do a lot of prep for the dining room, and the chef was very understanding. Hey, what do you got there? What do you got there?
Right,
She would tell me, and I didn't forget it.
There you go. So do you like to experiment in the kitchen?
Yes, I do, but you have to keep in mind, you can't force the public to get what you think they should get.
Right.
You've got to put things out there, let them decide. If it doesn't work, try something else.
If it doesn't work, try something else. Okay, so how are we looking on this right now?
We're looking pretty good here. It's got a couple more minutes till the tomatoes cook down a little bit. And then we'll add the oranges. I don't want the oranges to cook down. I want them to be whole.
Okay, and we're going to add that to the salad, and then we're going to talk about Rockefeller and their association with the Coastal Wine Fest coming this weekend. Mel, as always, good job, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good job with that. We are back in the kitchen with Chef Mel Clyburn from Rockefeller's Restaurant in Virginia Beach. He's wrapping up his delicious garden salad with tomatoes, citrus, salmon, and this looks not just colorful but delicious. Mel, great job.
Thank you.
What happened since we left you?
Well, I added the oranges because you want to add the oranges and turn the heat off because you don't want them to cook.
Right.
You just want them to be warm. I finished the salmon off in the oven and tossed a salad of romaine, baby spinach, and a balsamic vinaigrette sauce, and we're ready to put it all together now.
Combine all three. Can't wait to see it. I'm going to slip on this side of you. Over here by this beautiful coffee cake you brought in, by the way.
No, it's rum cake.
It's a rum cake.
It turns into coffee cake at midnight.
Okay, there you go.
All right.
One of your signature desserts as well?
Yes, all of our desserts are homemade, and that's very, very popular. We sell a ton of them to go. We call them travelers. Call up, say, I want a rum cake to go, and, you know, you got it.
You got it. All right, so wrap up this salad for us.
Okay. Now, I like a generous amount. Okay.
You made that known in the first one.
That's what it looks like.
And look at it on TV. How colorful is that, my man?
I mean, it should be on cover of Bon Appetit.
Well, it's on the cover of Hampton Road Show right now, my man. So listen, we're going to slip right on over here to Ben Stone, who is the bar manager at Rockefeller's Restaurant, who has some exciting stuff that's going on right now at Rockefeller's. What's taking place right now, Ben?
Well, we're participating in the Coastal Wine Fest at the Virginia Beach Convention Center, January 25th and 26th. Part of that today, we always like to pair some beers and wines with our entrees. It helps the customer choose what they like. Maybe, you know, when they're eating, pick something nice to drink with it. First, we have this really good local beer from Norfolk, O'Connor Brewing Company, Norfolk. It's the Red Nun Ale. It's an amber ale, like an Irish red. It's really hoppy. It has a nice bite to it, nice and rich. That way, it's a good, nice beer to drink with the salmon. It's a good pairing. And then next, we also have this Barboursville wine. This is from the Charlottesville, Virginia area, near Thomas Jefferson's Monticello estate. It's a nice dry Pinot Grigio. It's got citrus notes, tastes like apple, pear. Very nice wine to drink with the salmon and citrus salad.
And this is one of the wines that will be featured this weekend at the Coastal Virginia Wine Fest, right?
Yep,
and
that's
talk
right.
about your, there's a package deal that you have at Rockefeller's. Talk about that.
That's right. We're doing a package deal for $139. It is a 3-course dinner for two. Includes 2 appetizers, 2 dinners, dessert sampler for 2, and also we'll be featuring the Barboursville Pinot Grigio and the Barboursville Cabernet with the meals. So for $139, you can get 2 tickets to the Wine Fest and a 3-course dinner for 2.
That's a great deal. Now, does that take place tonight through the weekend?
Absolutely. Tonight through Saturday. Come in, and we also have tickets to the event for Saturday and Sunday, so you can pick which day you'd like to go to the Wine Fest.
All right, anybody out there back at Rockefeller's like to say hello to?
Yeah, we'll say hi to BJ Bauman, the owner, and Nate, and Fubu, Dylan,
There
all
you
the guys
go.
in the kitchen. You do a great job. Lincoln's there today cooking lunch. They do a great job. Come and see us.
Okay, on the menu, what is your favorite? What's that one go-to item that you have to get, Ben?
Probably the biggest crowd favorites, the barbecue shrimp and crab cake, and that is a featured item on the Wine Fest menu.
So that's one of the things that will be offered as well.
Absolutely.
With the citrus salad?
That's right. Yeah, we can make that salad for you as well. It's a great, colorful dish. Salmon's really good at Rockefeller.
Sam, well, that and everything that's seafood.
That's right.
All right, Ben Stone and Mel Clyburn from Rockefeller's. Go see them this weekend. Take advantage of that deal, $139, 2-course meal for 2, and tickets to the Wine Fest. Absolutely. Appreciate it, guys. Don't forget, Rockefeller's is located at 308 Mediterranean Avenue in Virginia Beach. Call them at 422-5654 or look them up online, rockefellers.com.